Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. My name is Brad Pritchard. I am a video game streamer and occasional VOD maker here on YouTube, primarily on the YouTube gaming side. I play a lot of Binding of Isaac and shit like that you can see behind me. I'm here to just have a little quick chat about what's going on with YouTube and demonetization. So what we've seen in the last week is a bit of a shit show as they've increased the standards for what it takes to be part of the YouTube preferred program. There's been a lot of angry people, as there always are every time YouTube makes an announcement about anything that changes any of their policies. This is par for the course, to be expected. We've seen it time and time again. Anytime something changes, it's a big deal. Now, that being said, this is a pretty big increase in the standards that are required for being monetized. And that means going from 10,000 views to 4,000 hours of watch time in the last in the last 12 months. And also 1,000 subscribers. If you looked at my channel, you'd see that I have 3,950 hours of watch time, which, right fucking there. But only 700 subscribers, so I'm not particularly close to being monetized anyway. And if you look at the content that's going on in this video, I think you'll see that I'm probably not going to get there with the kind of stuff I like to play. I usually find that doing golf club and random games that nobody's ever heard of are probably not the best way to do that. I'm okay with this. It's what I'm here for. I've got a small group of friends who watch my videos. We have a great time. I'm not here for money. If I was eligible for monetization, I wouldn't be turning it on, to tell you the truth. But I'm keep myself pretty well aware of the situations going on in YouTube just because of who my friends are, the other streamers and VOD makers that I know, and their interests. So some people are being demonetized. That's happening. I'm actually one of them. I'm eligible for ads. I'm not eligible for super chat or sponsors or anything like that, but I am eligible for ads. I don't use them. So I got the email. It's like, great. I didn't actually check it like so many other emails that I receive. But when we look at that email and we look at what YouTube is trying to do here, what's the goal of increasing these standards, right? So they want a certain kind of content, right? And you can say, oh, it's big creator content, not small creator content. And yeah, sorta, in a way, that's absolutely true. Does that mean they don't want small channels to become big? No, that's not what it means at all. What it means is they want content that they can trust, that their advertisers trust. So if you take a step back and you look at how YouTube exists, I think we all know how it exists. It's a platform for advertisement. There's also YouTube Red, of course, but that's a drop in the bucket compared to what their advertising revenue is. So YouTube's a company that feeds ads, just like the rest of Google. No big surprise there, right? And they've done this experiment where pretty much anybody can put ads on stuff for a while now. And what have the results of that been? The results have been that advertisers are seeing their ads next to videos from terrorists. Advertisers frown on that, I think, in general. Most don't want to be associated with Al-Qaeda, maybe a few, I don't know which ones. What else has happened? Weird fucking videos with children's characters pooping on each other. Yeah, let that sink in for a minute. That's not great content for advertisers either. Other things you see, I think this is one thing that we can all agree on that we would like to see disappear from the platform, is other people's content reposted and monetized. That shouldn't be happening. It's not going to happen anymore, so there's a little bit of good news for you. So YouTube has decided that they have to make a standard. And they're right, they do need to make a standard. So what they've chosen is a substantially higher standard than before. Is it exactly right? Who knows? Hopefully it's good enough that they've run their numbers and they can stick with it. If they would making another change, God, just imagine the outrage from the community. It would be intense. So they've got the standard of 4,000 hours, 1,000 subs, which, one thing, eminently achievable. If your content is attractive to people, those numbers are not hard. I have 3,950 hours. That's right there. And my content is not appealing to others. There's just a lot of it. So there's a lot of ways to skin this cat. And getting 1,000 subscribers, if you know what you're doing, I think that's very achievable as well. But what you need to see here is that what YouTube has done is for a very specific reason. They literally faced an existential crisis. If their advertisers not trust where their ads are being placed, their revenue stream dwindles and so they decided, in order for a service such as YouTube to continue existing, had to raise their standards and be sure that the advertisements are going on content that is not offensive in so many ways. don't want anything offensive. You do not want to lose advertisers. And it was getting to the point where, advertisers were pulling out. They came back pretty quickly, but they were operating on YouTube's good word that things would get fixed. This is their effort to fix it. And hopefully it'll work, because a lot of my friends who create on YouTube, I want them to be able to continue doing so. Because where else are we going to go, man? There's not a lot of other good options, and there were more options that had advertisement that you could get paid for facing the exact same issue. I think a lot of people have failed to recognize. So, yeah, it's not friendly to small creators. I mean, yes, you were just making a few ad pennies. Maybe that kept the fire burning a little bit. I don't know. It's never important for me. But that doesn't mean suddenly you can't create content and put it out there and get people to watch it. I mean, that's exactly what you need to do in order to reach that standard of monetization. So you need to dig down and keep doing it and make your content better. I've made the deliberate choice to make my content exactly the same and not any better, but you can. If this is your dream to be a content creator on YouTube, calling your own shots, making the stuff you love, the way to do it is to keep working hard, make better videos, qualify for the preferred program, and there, great, you're monetized. And now you also have built up a large enough base that you actually will have enough views for it to matter. Seriously, you're not getting much money for 10,000 views. You're getting pocket change. So don't worry about that. If you have something interesting and creative you want to create, don't let YouTube's monetization decision change anything for you. It doesn't change anything, really. You weren't making any money before. You're not making any money now. Once you got maybe a few thousand subs, hey, things have changed. Now you're actually viable as a content producer. Awesome. Good for you. Until then, just keep working hard. That's all you can do. That's all you should do. And don't worry about policy. What Google has done, what YouTube has done, make sure their platform can still exist. Make sure they can cover all the costs of hosting all of our garbage bullshit, like this video you see behind me. That's sitting on fucking hard drive somewhere in a YouTube server room. Wow, I'm costing them money every day. And let me tell you, I'm probably not covering my bandwidth costs either. But they keep letting me because they hope that me or someone like me will meet their standard and will become eligible for monetization. This is all a defensive move because I'm sure they love having ads on everything. Now you're going to see every channel that doesn't meet the threshold not have any ads. We'll lose it. Google YouTube will be losing money every single videos. But they're going to keep doing it because they want to keep providing fresh content, but they need to do it in a way that's safe for their advertisers and for their revenue model. So you have to take a kind of a long view of this stuff. Don't get worked up, even though I know the internet's an outrage machine. But you don't have to take part in that. Just be realistic about what you do and do it in a smart way, and you too can succeed on YouTube. No, I can't. I'm Brad Pritchard. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later on the YouTubes. Bye.